So, I was going to do something else, work on a different video, whatever the heck. But today, the big news of, well, the PlayStation 5 Pro was officially revealed. Sony. The business decisions here, they just don't make any sense. PlayStation 5 Pro is priced at $699.99. $700 console. Now here's the thing. I don't see a lot of differences. You're like talking, okay, ray tracing, whatever, and frames and all that, like together, it's a little better. And to me, I don't care. Like, I like my experience to be good, but I'm not one of those people that's like, I need higher frames. I need this or that. I play a Switch. I mean, come on. It's locked at 30 frames. Well, for the most part. Okay, there is some games that actually do 60. But that being said, I love my PS5, you know, and I love 60 frames feels good. It feels good, you know, like if you can just do performance over ray tracing, whatever, it feels fine. But the problems here are, like, this console's $700 and you don't get a disc drive with it, and you don't get a stand with it. So we're talking $800. $800 for the PS5 Pro if you want the disc drive and the stand for it. And if you don't want the stand, it's still another $80 for the disc drive, so you're basically at $800. It's just insane. 500's kind of pushing it, if you ask me, for a game console. 600's really pushing it. But, like, really? $700 plus a disc drive doesn't come with it, nor does a stand? That is absurd. Look, some people out there will buy it just to, like, review it or whatever. Certain people might buy it because they don't care and they don't own a PS5 and they want the biggest, best that they can get, whatever. You spend your money the way you want to spend your money. But the majority of people online hate this. And I mean, really don't like this. It's insane because people are like, okay, it's $700, but we don't get a disc drive with it. We don't get a stand with it. Next thing you know, it's not going to come with any controllers. Like, this is a terrible business practice. It's it's honestly kind of disgusting. Like, I don't care how much the specs are. It's a game console. It's a video game console, not a PC. If you're going to spend over $700, just buy a pre-built PC or just build your own PC that has decent specs in it. You can figure that out for $700 to $800 easily. Maybe pushing towards $1,000, but at least you're building or getting what you want to get the specs that you want, whatever. You can get creative with it. $700 for a game console? No. 500 is pushing it. I've said this before. I understand. Look, the economy and everything, I understand. You know, inflation, whatever. I get that. But, like, seriously? It's too much money. It's too much money. I didn't even look fully into the hardware inside of this thing because all I seen was the internet exploding over this thing today because the price and everything is just horrible. It's awful. You can find a used PS5, base PS5, for probably about $350 these days, which is a really good deal. Maybe $400. But that's a really solid deal if you ask me. Now, the Nintendo Switch, granted it's dated, but it was priced at $300. I think the next Nintendo console, my guess it'll be $400. $500's the highest that it'll go, but because it's a Nintendo console and the way Nintendo works and they want it to be family friendly, they want families to be kind of affordable for families as well. I feel like $400 kind of makes a bit more sense in my personal opinion. But we will see. We will see. Jokes aside, I think I would laugh so hard if Nintendo's like, yo, $400 new console, whereas PlayStation's like $700, not even a new console, but an upgraded console. It's insane. And sure, you can probably trade in your base PS5 or whatever, knock $150 off it or something, but you're still paying over $500 still. Oh, more than a base PS5 still, regardless. So listen, man, the majority, being realistic here, the majority of gamers don't have that kind of money to spend on a video game console. They don't. $500 is half $1,000. Like, unless you make a very, very high income and you don't care how you spend your money, this is terrible pricing. This is not the way to go when it comes to the game industry. I understand inflation and stuff, but this is just too much. It's too much. And I hope that 10 to 15 years from now that consoles aren't $1,000 or whatever. I hate this idea. I really hope we don't get to that point down the line, because PlayStation's got some really good exclusive games, and I enjoy their games, and I like getting them when they first come out if they're big quality games like God of War Ragnarok or Spider-Man 2 or Horizon Forbidden West or, of course, Astrobot. These are really high-quality, good games, and I like to get them when they first come out. I don't want to wait for a PC port of games that take almost 2 years to port to the PC. No, of course not. I'm a big fan of PlayStation's first-party exclusive titles. I love what they make because, for the most part, they're pretty high-quality, great games that I enjoy. So I want to get them when they come out because I'm excited for them. I'm looking forward to them. But if this is the way we're going to go down the line, I'll stick with my base PS5, and when PS6 comes out, depending on pricing, I'll just stick with the PS5 hardware and play that as long as I can with the games that come out, and maybe get a PS6 used or whatever, because that's just how I personally feel about that. But I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. I just had to make a quick video about this, talking about the PS5 Pro, because I don't think anyone's happy about this. I really don't. I haven't seen anyone who's happy about this pricing for this console, because it's just terrible pricing. Now, there's a few people who will buy it. Sure, there's some people out there who will buy it, but for the most part, people are like, wow, Sony, really? This is terrible. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't know. Hopefully no one's mad at me for saying these things. I don't think anyone will be. I mean, it's my opinion anyway. I don't care. It's out there. You think what you want. You can hate me. I don't care. But I think that it's goofy. You done goofed. This is too much. It's too high of a price for a Pro console. Because you look at the PS4 to the PS4 Pro, and I think the Pro was $50 to $100 more, something along those lines, maybe something like that, I think. And even Xbox with their consoles, the price difference is, I know the Series S and Series X were, I think, $100 to $150 price difference. I'm not 100% on that, but still, the Series X was $500 at launch, and that's just what I think. That's just what I think. I think this is too much. I'm rambling now, and I don't believe I should be doing that, but I had to make a video talking about the PS5 Pro. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the PS5 Pro, what you think about this pricing, what do you think about Sony right now and their decisions on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Like the video if you enjoyed, I guess, and subscribe if you're new here. I talk about things. I talk about video games. I love video games. I'm sure you do too if you're watching this. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Later.